Good morning, Angel. I've missed you. Sorry I woke up first. I just wasn't sure how to tell you. I didn't want you to wake up on my account. After all, you're not sick. You don't need your rest, but it was nice to see you peaceful, my angel. Every single day, I've been enjoying my life. It's almost surreal, like a dream I'd never want to wake up from. And perhaps that's rather shrewd of me, because I may have become a little more selfish lately. Not because I wanted to, but because it's all I know. I've had so much hatred for so long. Between me and Asmodeus, there's been infinite different feelings. I've just been trying to keep them all in check. But with you, Angel, it's so easy, so fun. Instead, I don't feel the slightest bit of worry. I feel as though I found my place. And it's so very warm and happy and wonderful. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. Angel, waking up next to you has made me a new man. And my other side, I know he cares deeply for you. You might be the only person who he's ever really taken to, except maybe Ari. He used to be so mean to her, but now that he found out what he was doing was wrong, he realized so quickly how it's not just about that. We used to be focused on all those results, on blank data, on nothing but telling things P's and Q's to cross. Sick to cure. No, we were here doing something we thought was bigger than us. And now we're not. Now we're finally understanding why those people were willingly idiots. Because I've become one myself. And I can't look back. In fact, I'd say it's the best streak of idiocy I've ever had the pleasure of being a part of. In fact, there's been so much of it. I just can't think of another thing to do, except thank my lucky stars an angel descended upon me when you did. You're my angel, and I'll treat you like one. There's much we can do today. I've thought about rearranging things, making myself out to be someone else. But I realize, after we treated Aizawa, things aren't so cut and dry anymore. My past mistakes, they may haunt me, but I live to make them up. I've treated Ari as my child, not just as my tool. I've tried to make up for the past because I know how terrible it is. How I repeated what my parents did to me. It was a big mess, but I'm glad I got beat up when I did. I'm glad I found you. I'm glad you finally got through to me, and that I learned my lesson. quirks aren't what's evil. It's how they use them. Corruption. That's the main enemy. And I don't care what side comes to me. If someone's sick and in need of healing, I'd like to cure them. I'd like to do what my parents never could. I'd like to be a man that's twice the man my father was. And even Asmodeus, he would like to be better. He's quite the softy, if I do say so myself. In fact, he often wants to come out and say hi to you. Would you like to speak to him? Hello. I see. Pardon last time. I perhaps got ahead of myself. I wronged you. And the fact you can forgive my understanding of sickness. It may be all wrong. But even if it is, I'm proud to have learned before I made more malpractice. You, Angel, you contrast me so much. You being the light to what prior I thought I was darkness. Instead, perhaps I'm neither. Some form of gray. And if that may be the case, so be it. I don't rightfully care. What matters to me is simply that we live and can live by righteous means. I used to not care about that. People were weak. I thought they were terrible. I thought everyone was sick. I thought that they were so sick. The only cure was to rid them of their pitiful sickness. Try and cure them even if it was a 1% chance. You survived. You were the first one in a long time. You survived. That alone was impressive to me. Because of that, you had a foot in the door. My walls crumbled down like 1,000 avalanche. And I found myself at a loss. And I found myself infatuated with who you are, with what you do, with what you believe. It all made me feel like I was complete. Something I was afraid of. Something I thought would mean I'd go away. But it wasn't. It was nothing. Nothing but 1,000,000 broken hearts. Because I had to face it. The atrocities of which I've done. The people, the blood on my hands. As someone who wanted to be a doctor. I'm sorry, Angel. But even if I'm a demon, I'll make sure to be better. And I'll make sure that I'm not just a fool. I'm tired of being a fool. Of living a life where I feel like everything's out to get me. where I feel like the world's not worth saving. The only reason I ended up where I did is because I held that stupid belief. Not because of the abuse. All because of seeing them. Those greedy bastards. They closed my heart. And the Yakuza didn't do me any good. It just made things worse. I became more and more withdrawn. I gained more control because Kai, he was in a terrible spot. We split two halves of the same coin. Not necessarily good and evil. We've both had our fair share of both. Just I took things that he couldn't. I did things that he didn't have the courage to. But he knows that. His heart is still soft. But mine, I feel like there's no going back, but I want to. I want to be free of this guilt. I want to escape it, Angel. How can I do it? How can I properly escape from myself? I've tried erasing myself, and it doesn't work. I've tried making it up with pain and suffering, things that seem to be my comfort zone, but it doesn't work. So how am I supposed to deal with these feelings? How am I supposed to escape them? I just don't know. Angel, would you help me in facing what I am no longer, that which refuses to leave? That's all I could ask for. That's all I could desire. You really are like an angel, aren't you? Thank you. I never thought to look at it that way. I never thought I could. Because I didn't think it was for me. I didn't think it was allowed for me to dream. Dream and dream and dream. I thought that was for everyone else. But just recently I had one. It scared me so much. Because I didn't think I deserved it. No, ever since, Angel. Ever since that night, I just keep dreaming of you. And I thought I'd give you my absolute best. My absolute everything. As best as I can. So that maybe, for the first time in my miserable existence, I can make you feel cured, happier, special. I'm no expert. In fact, I'm the novice of novice. But I just want you to be able to smile. Like this. I'm not very good at smiles. I'd say that I'm terrible at it. Despite who I am, what I stand for, it's all just so far away. I feel like I'm at a crossroads, and I can't figure out where I'm going. It's scary and exciting all wrapped into one, And I feel like you're the only one I can trust to guide me. What do you think I should do, Angel? You really believe in me that much? I'm humbled by your words. You believe in people even after they've done such wrong. You saw us when we met. I did it. I was trying to cure people, taking out my angst upon things, living a double life, where Kai was more concerned with healing. I had anger. I wanted to cure whether they asked for it or not. And now that makes me feel guilty. I don't know why. I just know I'm not like that. I can't just keep being heartless. It'll hurt me too much. And while pain is no stranger, I'd have to do something, or it's impossible. I'd just go back to being a ruthless fool, running from himself, leaving a trail of bodies, all with the pretense of curing. And I'm sick of living that life. It's shameful, and I'm no longer shameless, thanks to you, Angel. Until next time, my angel, I'll be thinking about what you said, as it made a big difference to me, as it changed my entire life. You may never realize it, how powerful your words are, how big that heart of yours, how strong it is. But I'll at least be living proof of it, as I no longer will hurt those around me, no matter how sick. Goodbye now, Angel. And as for you and Kai, please enjoy your day. I may visit again, but in case I'm asleep for too long, we'll meet again next time, my dear Angel. Thank you for being wonderful. I'm here, my angel. I'm sorry. Was it too shocking? You've made a big difference in Asmodeus's life. It's funny. You wouldn't expect an angel and a demon to get along. But then you realize everyone's got both sides. No one's just clear-cut, good or bad. It's just a matter of perspective. What you want to be, what you will be. Now that you've broken through the barriers of even hardened criminal, how does it feel? Are you proud, my angel? You should be. You've made all the difference in the world to him, and all the difference to me as well. I couldn't have made it even half this far. I would have gotten sick. A sickness of the mind is much more dire than one of the flesh. And I honestly, I went too far. I wanted to help people, I wanted to cure them, but by being twisted in my methodology, I couldn't. But now I can. I can help them. Make them into something healthy. I can give them the choice. I can trust them just a bit more. Because I'm not so sad, not so self-deprecating or self-defeating like I used to be. I'm a new man. A new man with an angel on his shoulder and a devil he can trust. Now, I think we can help even more people. Would you like to be my nurse? Well then, nurse, maybe I'll call you it sometimes. Because I might be the doctor, but I still think you're my angel. No, I know it. And I fully intend to keep you in my arms like this. And make today a day you'll never forget. Just relax. You're my angel. And today, all I desire is to lounge around with you, hold you in my arms, enjoy the warmth of your skin, and just cuddle like we mean it. I'm certain that the best way is to just enjoy. Sure, we could go outside, but is that really what we want to do? I know for me, I'm a very simple man. All I desire is to spend time with you. The place, the time, none of that matters. Because as long as we're together, there's nothing that can stop us, or that's more important. And while I don't mind helping people, I think days off are important too. I did my best with removing the bomb that was in Aizawa's head. It took me a lot of energy, and I guess right now we might as well go downstairs. I prepared a place downstairs, a nice secluded room, 7 stories underground, where we can properly enjoy ourselves. You see, my quirk is more useful than just rearranging people. I can rearrange almost anything. It really does help, because it allows for so much. So very, very much out of so little. Last one on the elevator. Why, you can go first. And here we go. I trust you'll enjoy it. There's not much more that I could think of as a perfect place. It has everything we could need or want, and no distractions. Because nobody knows the code except me, with the exception of those I allow. But nobody should have the code this time. So we should be all to our own. And of course I'd want that. I wouldn't want anyone else to see my precious angel. Or to see when you fall. Because you've fallen for me so many times Isn't it great? My very own fallen angel. I love you. And that's just a fancy name for the chemical reaction, but so much more to it. You see, medicine can't really account for it. It can, in a basic sense. Endorphins and processes, but it's more the intricacies working together. The illogical parts, self-sacrificing, other things that just don't make sense in terms of survival of the fittest. But I think it just adds to it. The wonderful feeling of being together, the feeling of spending time, despite what others know, despite past experiences, dictating you should stay away. Evolutionary cycles, all thrown in nothing more than an adequate title of a word so many don't understand. And yet here it is, that wonderful feeling that's addictive, whether it be carnal, whether it be just instincts. Whatever the case, my fallen angel, my lovely nurse, I've got it very badly for you. I'm afraid I don't even know how to stop it. It's all so innocent, yet so not. I just want you to see me as your other half. I want to complete you, just like when we hold each other close like this. There's nothing more fascinating to me. What's on your mind? Then let me be honored to be that pinnacle of your thought, as I refuse to let any other steal away my love that you have. Nor could anyone dare to steal the love I have for you. They'd have a death wish, because I wouldn't know how to hold back. If someone made me jealous, I would make them very dead. Oh, sorry. Old habits die hard. May I get closer? It suits you, you know. That shade. The slight embarrassment. The racing of your heart as my breath meets your neck. That's all I could ever ask for. You being a mess for me. You see, in medicine, knowing how everything works only makes it more fascinating. Your heart rate, your attraction. I know when I touch you like this, it makes your heart increase by nearly 30 BPM. That's beats per minute. And I'll increase it more if I do a hot breath in your ear with a low growl. Maybe even a nibble. But no, if I really wanted to make you embarrassed, it's quite easy. Picking you up like this, carrying you this embarrassing pose. Or maybe holding you while sitting here, so you know you're mine, and that anyone else, even in their dreams, can't close the distance like we have in this moment. You're all mine, and I can prove it medically, as well as your quivering lips. When I place my own against yours like this, you can't help it without meaning to, without even knowing it. Your psychological signs, the subtlety of your body reacting, it gives you away so handedly. And I love that about you. You're so honest. Everyone is. Even if I wanted to hide my love for you, my body would make it very clear. Well, my nurse, I'd say we have a case of over-the-top romantic feelings for each other. What do you propose we do? My personal diagnosis and prescription would be a kiss, as we didn't have enough of those. But I deduct there's a 67% chance this kiss will just make us fall more in love with each other. Do you still want to take the risk? I thought so. The taste of your lips, I could never grow tired of it, because it's as sweet as a freshly baked cake. Only no guilt involved in eating it. You see, a cake is sickeningly sweet, with the aftertaste of sugar, processed foods, and things that will harm my body. But your kiss, I could have it all day and never suffer any detriment other than more infatuation, more love, almost assuredly building, mounting over time. I know my choice of words may have been a bit precarious, especially considering the past. We've had a relationship, one that I'm very happy for. I'm proud of us. My angel, my nurse. I feel like the tone, the feeling of the conversation largely depends on if you're my angel or my nurse. But I think both really, really suit you. And to that end, I'm willing to give you extra cuddles. No matter what. Different tone, different feeling. Because I love all of you. I love everything about you. Your quirkiness, your quirk, your feelings, your touch, the quivering of your lips, the taste of your skin, and the feel of your warmth, the way you speak, and whenever you say that you love me, it It all adds up to make the perfect you. And I wouldn't dream of changing that. Not for anything or anyone. I'm honestly a bit taken aback as a medical professional because of how much effect you actually have on me. It's completely unprofessional for a doctor of my caliber to be so infatuated, and yet there's no way I could stop myself. There's no way to know how far the rabbit hole goes if I don't dive right in. And it's the only way I know how to live, diving into things head first, feeling as though my everything is in one place. I'm afraid I'm bad at fanning myself out. I struggle with interpersonal relationships, not just because there's two of us, but because I've a lot to learn about how things work, about how I'd like them to, or how they need to. There's a lot of difference between a want and a need, but I feel both towards you, as well as carnal instincts driving us closer, and even more. And I wouldn't change this chemical process, even if I can do it. I could erase our love with my quirk. It scares me that I could do that I could change the feelings, but I'd like to believe that even if it was erased, we'd still have the love we have for each other. That we'd still be able to find that place of romance, of love, of fascination for one another. That nothing could break that. Even if maybe sometimes it's hard to believe, I believe in us. Even if it's contrary to everything I've been taught in medicine, I don't care. Perhaps it's a bit like believing in ghosts. Even if I can't quantify them, maybe I do. Maybe I have some reason to. Some reason I'm not even sure of myself. And honestly, maybe I just don't care. Maybe it doesn't matter. And maybe what really matters is the truth right in front of me. The one who I love with all my heart. And all of these instincts and feelings just make me want to hold you even closer, like this. I live for moments like this, and I will continue to do so for as long as I live. Trust me, I'm not going anywhere. As if I would let you be all alone. Never. I can be heartless, but only to those who do heartless things. For those like you, I could never. But I shouldn't even say that, because you're the only one of your category, the S+ tier, the one that's so ultra rare that I've never met anyone even remotely like you. And deep down in my heart, in my statistics-loving brain, I know I'll never find another you, because that's how special you are. And I love you. No matter what this crazy world has to say about us, let them think whatever they want. And we'll keep on finding our smiles, finding our love. And I'll keep making that heart of yours race. Faster, faster, forever and ever.